Tyler9197, Black Wolves and YouTube. This is your boy Tyler9197, Witcher 9197, Black Wolf 9197, or 9197. Back with another video for you guys, and this time it's gonna be a game review for you guys, a 3DS review of Chibi Robo Ziplash. And guys, honestly, this one is probably gonna be one of my shorter reviews, and plus I also want to let you guys know too that I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I didn't fully beat this game. Hear me out. So here's the thing. So I made it all the way to the final boss part, but going through all those levels, because there's like six different levels, and six different levels and 6 stages. So I went through all that, you know, did all that grinding, whatever, blah blah blah. When I finally got to the part with the final boss, I was like, all right, cool, ready to, you know, beat the final boss. Then the robot Telly, I might have a picture of him right here. This, I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, telling me, okay, you need to buy some parts for this fight. All right, cool. Then I went to the PC thing, you know, search it up. Like, all right, you know, I got some, you know, got a little coin, you know, so I should be able to buy whatever I need to buy. Look at the prices, y'all. I'm like, I'm looking at it. I'm just like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, guys, it was so much that I just like, I was like, I feel like it was a slap in the face to be honest. Like, I feel like it was really a slap in the face, because it's like I went through all that crap in that game to collect some of the stuff, like, you know, like they kind of make it seem like you want to collect everything type thing, and you know, me honestly, if I'm not feeling the game 100% like that to want to collect everything, then I'm not really gonna do it. I mean, I attempt to do stuff like that, but as far as 100%, no. But anyway, besides that point, I bought some of the parts. Then it was 2 more. It was way too much, and honestly, guys, I did not want to go all the way back to play a lot of these different levels. Just, like I said, just to get specific parts. I mean, just to get the 2 super parts to play the last battle. To be honest, because I feel like 1, it costs them too much for the parts, and 2, honestly, guys, I played the game enough that I feel like I'm about done with it. So that's why I was like, you know what, bump it. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this review for you guys now. So yeah, like I said, for the most part, like, even though I didn't, you know, beat the last part, but more like I'm gonna go back to it eventually. But to be honest, I feel like I played the game good enough to get the gist of what it is, and I feel like even though I haven't played that last part, and you know, it's not the end of the world, so I mean, I feel like I'm still able to do this review for you guys to give you my overall thoughts, even though I don't know what happens in the end. But still, you know, that's all I had to say. And then, one more thing I will say too, guys, that this I usually do no first out no spoiler, but I feel like it's not needed. This basically, you can say technically this is a this is a spoiler review, but not really. But pretty much, you know how some games they just kind of give you like this is the game, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you feel like, I wish I didn't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a Chibi Robo game, so it don't really matter. But anyway, so the way I'm gonna do this, guys, you know, give you a little bit of plot, pros and cons, which I honestly won't be too many, honestly, this time around, because like I said, this review is gonna be a little bit shorter, and my overall rating. And that's pretty much it, because I can't really give you a quote-unquote spoiler, because I don't even know what happened to the last part of the game. But I mean, for the most part, I feel like y'all still get the point of what's going on and yada yada. But anyway, you know, you came to hear my thoughts about it anyway, so here you go. So guys, alright, so the plot of Chibi Robo Ziplash is pretty much, it's straightforward. Chibi in space in his ship, fixing stuff, whatever. Boom, aliens invade the ship, mess everything up. Boom, hit the ship. Telly, the other Chibi's partner or whatever. Tell her, hey, we gotta go down. You know, we gotta go down. Our ship gonna destroy. Yada yada. Wow. Like, you know, that type of thing. Boom, the ship get boom, get hit. Whoo, go all the way down to Earth. Boom, and now what they gonna have to do is, because of that happen, it's up to Chibi to be the superhero to stop all the aliens in the different levels of 6 different levels. 6 worlds and 6 stages that you have to do, and you gotta stop. Like I said, stop the aliens, and that's pretty much it. That's the plot of the game. Literally, there's nothing else to it. Straightforward, and plus also it's a 2D platform, so you know, 2D side scrolling. I didn't like 2D platform. I want to say side scrolling. You guys know, like, honestly, I feel like personally, I wish it was more of the 3D style. You know, to kind of like the GameCube version of Chibi Robo. If you guys remember, I might have a picture right here so you see what I'm talking about. But still, I kind of wish it was kind of more open world-ish, because I feel like I would invest more time in it than this one. I mean, this one was still not bad, but still alright. But let me go ahead and just go to my pros and cons, because I ain't trying to keep y'all too long with this review, honestly. So my first pro I could go ahead and give Chibi Robo is all the worlds are interesting, guys. Like, every world have its own charm, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, it spice it up a bit from just feeling like you're going to the same world, to the same world. You guys know what I mean. So every world have its own charm, a little bit different, and that's pretty much it. You know, it have its own charm. Alright guys, the second pro I can go ahead and give for Chibi Robo Zip Lash is that you want to collect the snacks. Like, for real guys, the snacks. I'm talking about stuff that, like, say like Double Bubble, like Pez, etc. Like, you know, all the different chips, candy, all that stuff, guys. You will want to collect it in the game, because I feel like out of anything playing this game, guys, as collecting wise, that's probably was like the most fun for me, honestly, was collecting like snacks that, and like, I'm talking like real snacks, and like, you know, that you can go in the store and buy and stuff like that. That's the stuff that you can find within the Chibi Robo Zip Lash game, which I feel like it's an awesome thing. It's really cool, and that's pretty much it for that second pro. Like I said, you want to collect snacks, pretty much. You would like to collect the snacks throughout the thing and all of that. So, yeah. Alright guys, now for the third pro I could go ahead and give for Chibi Robo is that you would like to swing around. Like, dead serious, guys. Because you know with Chibi, like, he be swinging around like you Spider-Man and stuff. You're gonna like swinging around. Like, think of like Super Mario Odyssey, guys. If you play that, you know how Cappy, you got a hat and you just throw it. Think of like that with you using your cord. It's like you like, you know, you do it like, it's like basically like using a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like use that as a weapon. Like you know that type of thing. You guys get with me. You're gonna like using that a lot, but like I said, now that's why I'm gonna go ahead to the con part of the thing, because like I said, it's fun for a bit, but this is where it comes to the con now. So guys, so for our first con I can go ahead and give Chibi Robo, guys, is that like it's very repetitive. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, no matter the worlds is a little bit different, no matter like you collected like the little snacks, like I'm telling you, and then you like using the abilities of the zip, of, you know, using your cord that, you know, you use as a like, you know, like a weapon with a belt and stuff like that. It's very repetitive, guys. This game is like legit repetitive. Like, guys, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy this game. Like, I do like this game a lot. I'm not gonna like want to seem like giving it like a lot of crap, but it's so repetitive, y'all. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's like basically like, all right, you know, you go to the first world, all right, cool, you know, second world, all right, cool, but once you go to the third, fourth, fifth, then you know, last world, stuff like that, y'all, you see a certain pattern. No matter if the worlds are changed up, it still feels the same. Like, y'all, like, it's so repetitive. And then what's bad about it too, guys, is I mean, it's definitely like the lack of abilities, y'all. Cause like I said, when I'm talking about when you use like the whip and stuff like that, you know, using your ability with the cord, it's the same thing throughout those 6 different worlds, y'all. It's like it doesn't change up. It's not like you get like an ability, like a different ability while using the core to make it feel different. Like you use your same attacks over and over and over again. It's like the same thing. It's like the one core, like, you know, you do like a light attack, and then there's like the strong attack, like, you know, you swing around the cord and you throw it so it can go further to attach to different objects and stuff like that. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, it's really the same thing, y'all. And that's where it's like, to me, even though it's like I do like this game, but it's like, to me, at the same time playing it, I was kind of getting a little bit bored with the game. Honestly, sometimes I felt like I'm ready to beat the game. Like, dead serious. It's like, I want to say it's a chore playing it, but at the same time, it kind of feels like it, because it's like there's no different abilities that you get. It's like literally, it's like the same pattern, no matter how the worlds are flipped and twisted. It feels like the same thing when you play Chibi. You don't feel like Chibi had different abilities you could use or this and that. It's the same crap. I mean, they add stuff within the worlds that you might use that, like, you know, you might turn into fire or you might turn into ice, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you only could go so far with that. Alright guys, for the second con I could go ahead and give a Chibi Robo Zip Lash, guys, is the stupid spin wheel, guys. Like the whole thing with the spin wheel, when you select it to go to wherever world, because like I said, you know, there's 6 different worlds, y'all, like I said, and you could basically, the spin wheel is like wherever you land on, you will be placed to go through however you want to go to the worlds, like basically like that. So say like you finished the first stage, right? So if you say like you landed on 2 on the spin wheel, right, you would go 2 places. So instead of going to level stage 2, you go into stage 3. But that's the thing though, like, no matter what you gotta do, you gotta finish all the stages. So it's like, to me with the spin wheel, it's so stupid, because it's like, no matter what stage you go onto, you still gotta do every stage. So it's like, what's the point of having that spin wheel to go, like, you know, alright, like, okay, I can skip that level to go to that one, but you still gotta go to that other level to beat the whole thing and fight one of the bosses in that world. So it's just like, to me, it feels so stupid. But I would say too, like, they do have the panels that you could buy it, like the coins that you collect, you could buy it with the spin wheel if you don't want to do like land on, say, like a number 2 or 3, and you go past the other levels, but you gotta go back to it later. You just could actually buy the freaking panels of the spin wheel. So every time you land on it, you can just go one level at a time, which I did pretty much. It's like, because I felt like going, getting like a 2 or 3 to the levels was stupid. So I did one level at a time to do all the 6 stages and stuff like that. So, like, overall, to me, like I said, the spin wheel, to me, it's kind of stupid, but that's just my opinion. Alright guys, for a third con I could go ahead and give Chibi Robo Zip Lash, guys, is that the boss fights are too easy. Like, honestly guys, I ain't gonna lie, like, don't get me wrong, I don't expect Chibi Robo to be a game that be like super hard, but guys, I'm not gonna lie, fighting the bosses in Chibi Robo compared to fighting like the bosses from Hey Pitman, y'all, there's definitely like a night and day. Like, to be honest, like for real, y'all, I felt like the boss fights in Hey Pitman was way better and way more interesting, more so than I'll say the Chibi boss fights. It's like, it's not that I want to say it's not creative, but I just felt like it was just too easy. Like, at least I can say from Hey Pitman, when I was playing the boss fights, like, I mean, not to say like, kind of similar to like Chibi, they was a bit easy. However, you can still feel the challenge part of it, because you're trying to make sure your pitmen don't get eaten, because if you have no pitmen, you're done. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. But Chibi, it was just kind of like, you just kind of go through it. I mean, like, the level design, what they trying to do was interesting, but it was just too easy. And I like it. Like I said, that's where I feel like going progressive the game, it gets a little bit boring. Like, it just get a little bit more boring, in my opinion, of course. Alright, y'all, so you heard the plot. Okay, you heard me talk about the plot, my pros and cons. Now I'm about to go ahead and give you guys my overall rating. So if I had to rate Chibi Robo Zip Lash from 1 out of 10, y'all, honestly, I would probably give this game straight up a 6 out of 10, slightly above average. I mean, at the same time, y'all, if I'd be like, if it wasn't for like the small things like collecting the snacks and like, you know, like just the small things in the game that you feel like that does appeal to you, I feel like this game is pretty much an average game. Like, it could be like a 5, but at the same time, I didn't want to like beat this game down to the ground too much, like it's crap or anything like that. So I feel like 6 out of 10 is the best rating that I would give it. Like I said, slightly above average. So like, you know, it's like, it's just that little, like I said, it has that little bit of charm that make you want to keep on playing. But at the same time, like, I know everybody's different, but for me, I just felt like the more I progressed through the worlds, the more I kind of got a little bit bored with the game, and it felt more and more like a chore. Man, like I said, I can't go to a spoiler section pretty much just for the sake of like, you know, I had to beat the game for obvious reasons, because you know they want you to pay for the freaking parts, and I don't want to go through all the levels just to do that for this review, like I said before. Alright guys, that is it. Please write down below, guys, what do you think about Chibi Robo, if you played the game or not. Like, do you like it? Do you hated it? Or do you feel like you get bored with the game? Feel like it's a chore, like kind of similar to what I'm saying? Or just anything about Chibi Robo, or just anything in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear y'all comments of what you got to say. And like I said, that's pretty much it. But alright, Black Wolves, this is the end of the video, so please go ahead, hit the like, follow, subscribe, and I say this in all my other videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so you can join the 9197 Wolfpack. This is a fun kickback gaming channel which has the greatest community in the world, which is you guys, the Black Wolves. So go ahead and spread the word to your friends and family who likes gaming, so you can join the pack, because everybody's welcome in the wolf pack. Simple as that. So alright guys, I love y'all. Peace. God bless y'all. TGDS 9197 out.